Welcome to this Caves of Qud live stream. Today we're going to be doing ×4 unstable genome run in the classic mode. Mutated human, obviously, because we're doing the unstable genome. I think we want to pick something somewhat survivable. So I think the toughness from Nomad will be pretty good. And I always like wilderness lore salt dunes. Yeah, so 4 unstable genomes. Let's put toughness at least 18. We should probably put ego at something decent too, given that I didn't pick either Chimera or Esper, so we could get mutations, either physical or mental. Let's see. I never like having intelligence low, but we might do it this time because I want decent willpower. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty flat across the board, but we'll see how it goes. You know, I think I gotta take 1 from willpower and give it to strength, because I would like to go for a cudgel build. So we'll put 1 more into toughness, boost our HP. By the way, if you have any recommendations, I am just getting started here, so any advice or suggestions to improve the stream, like if the game audio needs to be adjusted or anything like that, just let me know. Let's roll a random name. Marashum. That seems pretty good. Where should we start? We could start in the Salt Dunes. I really like the Desert Canyon. Learning Wayfaring right off the bat is just so useful. Wayfaring is just such a good skill. I never really pay attention to what you get bonus reputation with. Yeah, we gotta do Desert Canyons. They can give you a little bit dangerous starting quests, but the bonuses to the Wayfaring is just so good, so you can always ignore the starting quests. You embark for the Caves of Qud. On the 16th of Tisharu Ux, you arrive at the village of Tari Ibur. I haven't ever seen a modifier like that village name before. On the horizon, Qud's jungles strangle the chrome steeples and rusted archways of the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces a cloud-ribbon sky. With any luck, we will get there one day. Let's talk to this guy right off the bat. You always want to talk to the Mechanist convert. Gives you a bunch of XP just for going to the 6-day stilts, which you will probably be making your way for. Oh, crayons. If you don't know, there's a very rare chance that a crayon will be a nano crayon, and whatever you draw with it, it turns into. We did not get it, so we're safe to chuck that down the well. Let's see. Merrily feasted on the tangine escaping. I wonder what effects we'll get from village food. Legendary croc. Loves bread and wine. Alright. Alright, I thought we'd already gotten that lore, but it looks like all of these tables are painted. Yeah, they paint all their furniture here. I want to check this bookshelf, and no, just regular books. Sometimes you'll get a village that spawns with a ton of bookshelves, and it's always worth checking in that case, because I've found Schrodinger pages there, and those let you increase your reputation with whatever faction it's tied to. So it's always worth checking, even if you do have to make everyone mad if you steal from them. Okay, let's get our starting quests. I think, yeah. So let's see, what's your reputation like? Disliked by Bela. Well, that's fine. Oh, do I already know? I guess you start with Wayfaring. Damn, I should have started somewhere else. Well, we'll know it for next time. There's a good chance I die here. Alright, do you have work that needs doing? Find the Divine Grandfather Horn. Alright, let's just mark that on our map. And check out the Warden situation. Hated by oozes, I will not be drinking with you. Honestly, I might try and lure him out of the village at some point and kill him for the ooze rep. What has Tam got for me? I'll buy the lead slugs. Goatfolk Yurt Warden disguise. Plus 500 reputation with the Goatfolk. Honestly, I will buy that, because that makes navigating the jungle early on a whole lot easier. I don't usually get disguises, so it will cost us 20 drams. We're down to just 11. We'll need to find some things to sell. I will keep this recycling suit for now, but it's good to have that disguise just to have it. Alright, there's gotta be one more quest. I bet this apple farmer has it. Where'd you go? Is there work around here? Find the sanctifying dermal insulation at the Snapjaw Fort. Alright, we'll go to the Snapjaw Fort. Play oven. Yeah, it's fine. Nothing special. Alright, so the first thing is down here. Snapjaw Fort is over here. Let's go to the Snapjaw Fort. What are our weapons? Yeah, we have a Chris. We can handle some Snapjaws, but I would love to get Isakari rifle first. No rifle, but some free XP as long as we can get these guys one-on-one. Yep. I love killing the Isakari tribe right off the bat because 200 XP just makes you level so fast. Alright, well, we just barely made it. It's also always worth picking up the bronze daggers because they don't weigh very much, and if you pick them up on your way to the 6-day still, you'll end up with a ton by the time you get there. Alright. We don't really have enough points to spend on anything yet, so we'll keep waiting until we hit a couple of levels. Is there any... Yeah, alright. Just some more free XP as we make our way to the Snapjaw Fort. Alright, first unstable mutation. We already have plenty of toughness. Stinger is interesting if I wanted to go for like a multi-weapon fighting build, which I'm open to, depending on if we get extra limbs or not. Let's do double muscle though. Double muscle is just so strong, and it will combo well with the cudgel. Alright, let's... Oh, steel warhammer, actually, that's exactly what we're looking for. And I'll just get these. Alright, much better. Clear out this last Safari Reader. Alright. Oh, never mind, there's one more off the edge of the screen. You can set it so that it looks like this, so you can see the whole tile, and it's kind of worth it in the desert because you can see everywhere, but I really don't like it. I much prefer the closer view. Alright, so we have an attribute point to spend. I think I'm going to put it into Ego so that we get closer to getting Snake Oiler. Snake Oiler is in Persuasion. You need 19 Ego for it, and it will drastically reduce the cost of trading with merchants. And it's almost a necessity. Like, you can get by without it, but you're just going to spend so much more time getting loot and bringing it back. Okay, got a legendary Gnu here. If you ever see chitinous pumas and they're not in the jungle, there's a very good chance that there's a legendary Gnu, because they always spawn together, and the pumas and the Gnu will fight one another. The Gnu almost always win. I'm going to just mark this on the map. If you ever need to make a note of something, you can open up your journal and press insert. I'm just going to put new in there so that I can refer back to it, because if you can ever get enough reputation with antelopes to recruit one of these, all of these hoofs and horns are very powerful melee attackers, and he's got a stinger. Oh, she, rather. Alright, let's continue. Oh, well, how close are we to the snapshot fort? We gotta go a little bit more to the west. Some forgotten ruins. First forgotten ruins of the game. Ring mail. Our recycling suit is better. This carbide hammer is better than our steel hammer. I don't really care about the buckler. Let's buy some skills. Why? Alright. Let's start with Cudgel and Bludgeon right off the bat. I'm gonna hold off on picking between multi-weapon fighting and Longblade, maybe even until we find our first Sultan relics. Oh, famished. Should absolutely eat. Egg, tastier than usual. Must have grabbed some salt from the ground somewhere. But yeah, oh, that is the Rifler. Now, they are very dangerous to take on early, but let's see, it's kind of in the middle of the screen, almost exactly. So because he's close to the edge, we might actually be able to pop up and be within melee range. Oh, that did not work as well as I'd hoped. Okay, so he's attacking me from off screen. Alright, we can win the melee fight, but if he had actually shot me more than once or twice, I probably would have died immediately. But now we have a rifle. Let's wait till healed. He's the only one on this tile. I'm not interested in the Scorpiox. I'm gonna wait till morning. Early on, it is very dangerous to travel in the desert at night, because you might walk into a tile with dawn gliders and be immediately killed. We can take on this giant amoeba. Only 25 XP, but it's fine. I think slime is probably the worst random encounter. Alright, these are the dawn gliders I was talking about. They will fly, so you can't melee them, and they light you on fire. It is very scary. But as long as we stay away from them... Actually, we're pretty close to the snapjaw fort. We might just go for the fort. Or rather, let's first loot all of these snapjaws that the Equimax has killed for us. Do I have... Oh, I don't even have shoes. Let's wear some practicants. I'm good with that. Nothing interesting. I could be picking this stuff up, but bronze gear usually is just not worth it, aside from daggers. Anything else is just way too heavy. Some boarskin gloves. We'll wear those, even if they are covered in blood. Oh, beaded bracelet, I got that. A lot of dog corpses here too. Legendary Shrewd Baboon. This is gonna be really good for farming rep, because I think there's gonna be a ton of baboons. Yeah, because see, this guy is different. So there's gonna be a ton of random baboons, so we could really farm a bunch of XP. Oh, and he's got a symbiotic firefly, which I like for the insect rep. But let's check this chest that I noticed before. Alright, nothing of interest. Can I get this baboon? Yeah, excellent. 125 XP, that's not bad. Absolutely, let's buy a new mutation. our ego is not good enough to even consider ego protection. Again, I don't really like the stinger that much, so let's do triple jointed. It does kind of lead me to go down the multi-weapon fighting path, even though it's not as good as single weapon fighting, just because the fact that you can use flurry and not have it go on cooldown is really nice. And then rapidly advanced double muscles, obviously. So that puts us at 21 strength. That's quite good. Got some skill points to spend here. We got salt dunes, so we can probably hold off on all of that. I could get an early cooking and gathering. Try and go for Carbide Chef as soon as possible to get some good meals. You know what? We gotta get a charge for charging strikes. Let's take tactics, and hopefully we get another 100 skill points. We can pick it up at level 6. Oh, again, not going to the legendary baboons. Oof. I think the horned chameleon is worse than the boar, because horns make you bleed. I would really like to not die here. I already stunned the chameleon, that's pretty good. Oh, and the baboons followed us. He's gonna be just average. Expected him to be tough. These boars always have a lot of health. Not a fan. Alright, good. We got it. Hopefully no one attacks us. We're down to just 8 drams of water, which is a little concerning. I'm going to explore the rest of this tile just to see if there's anyone to trade with. Tortoises are usually a complete pain, but I find it's easier to kill them if you're going for cudgel weapons. I don't know if that's just perception, but they seem to be a little bit more vulnerable to cudgels than other weapons. Another snapjaw to take out here. Nothing good. You always gotta check the snapjaw corpses, because I once found an unspecified Schrodinger page on them, which is quite useful. Let's identify this trinket. Oh. Shit. Well, we'll have to pay someone to identify that. But we got our first chem cell. That'll be good. Just gotta find something to use it on. Alright, I'm not gonna keep searching for this fort. Yeah, it's in the west. We're going completely the wrong way. And of course it's dark now. So let's go down to this tile. I'm sure it's not gonna let me make camp. Yeah, so I guess we're fighting snapjaws in the dark. That guy got killed by an arrow. It's times like this you really miss Truekin night vision. Snapjaw warrior. These are sometimes a little bit more dangerous than the other ones. But, oh, it's got a leather cap. I will wear that. Up to 6 AV, that's pretty good. The recycling suit is honestly a very strong starting armor. It's as good as the no dodge value penalty is very nice. It's basically a chitinous puma vest that also reduces how much water you use. It's part of why I was so willing to sell all of our stuff at the beginning and just go out with so little water to start with. I am gonna change my mind and at least pick up the iron gear just so we have something to sell, because we're really starting with nothing. None of this is iron. Oh, it's an iron mace, but I should kill this guy first. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the mace and no trash defining. I do like checking all these chests. Yeah, I'll take some free fresh water. That actually solves a lot of my concerns. Short bows can sometimes be worth selling too, especially with a modifier like Masterwork. Nice. Ooh, lacquered woolly nullworm skull. Yes, please. Nullworm skulls are nice early because they give you +1 ego. This one also gives us some heat and cold resists, which is pretty nice. That's a great find. Ooh, we got some more odd trinkets here. Bauble level. It's pretty worthless. Freezing bronze dagger. I will take the sell out. Use it for something else. Alright, looks like we can wait until morning now. Alright, are there any other snapshots here? Just because we're here, might as well check them. They're only giving 12 XP, which is kind of sad. Oh, I think I saw, yeah, another neck ring. Let's see what this warlord has. Iron longsword. More over here. Alright, and this is the fort. What are we finding here at this fort? We're finding sanctified dermal insulation implant. I should probably be paying more attention to things rather than just looking at what the corpses drop, but I'm really not afraid of snapshots most of the time. After you get a couple of levels, they really stop being anywhere near as scary. Oh, I picked up that corpse by accident. It is far too easy to do. Yeah, let's wait until healed. This quest is pretty boring, but it's at least quite achievable. And we'll go back to... We'll turn it in. Hope I didn't check to see which one it is. One of the starting village quests is always the one that takes you to the Barathromites. It doesn't really give you much of value. And I think the other one, the other quest is the one that gives you a recoiler, which is what I'm really looking for. I could be wrong, and it could be the recoiler comes from the main quest, but I'm not sure. Anytime you see something painted, you always want to look at it just to gain the lore on it. Since this is about one of the sultans of Qud, were born with a babe was found swaddled in the mouth of a she-wolf with its mouth full of data disks. The babe became known as Daxus. So there's our first sultan. If you go to the sultan histories in your journal, you can see all of the sultans you know lore about. A lot of the lore is kind of meaningless, but occasionally you will find it'll tell you about interesting historic sites that the sultan did something at, usually left some sort of relic behind, and they will give you unique randomly generated dungeons to go explore and find good loot in. So always on the lookout for more historic sites. Took the snapshot corpse again. Oh, he had a plastic tree on him. I am not interested in carrying around a plastic tree. Just gotta check all of these real quick. I'm not gonna check them as thoroughly as I could. It should auto pick up any trade goods or weird artifacts. Yeah, I'll take the sell out of that longsword. Sorry, Sunveil fitted with filters. I do like fitted with filters. It helps you avoid breathing in dangerous gases. It's not like 100%, but I'm gonna take off these goggles to wear the Sunveil. because it'll also give us a little bit more heat resist too. And this pink chest should be what we're here for, thermal insulation. Yeah, that leveled us up. I get another level of strength if I spend this mutation point, so we will absolutely do that. Oh, I can't raise it yet. We'll hold off then. We're doing okay. Yeah, let's get charge. Pretty much essential for anyone going for melee. It just is so useful for closing the gap. Like so. Yeah, I'll take that steel vine reaper. Ooh, a bronze ingot. They're pretty heavy, but they're worth like 100 drams, so I am a fan. Yeah, I'll take these grenades. It's good to just have them identified. Honestly, taking everything. Is there anything else in here? If you press 0, it auto explores. I have the auto explorer set up quite high, but you can set it to whatever you like. It's in, if you go to options, and then you do have to hit show advanced options, and then automation. It will, where is it? Maximum auto move cells and auto attack actions a second. I usually have it set to infinite here. It just lets you move super fast to explore. I really shouldn't be auto exploring at night. Let's see if it'll let me make camp. No, there's hostiles nearby, of course. Always some snapjaws. Alright. Can I get back to the world map? I can. So I'm going to go back out to the desert here. Oh, I discover a village. Absolutely. That's pretty nice. What do they got? Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about before. While traveling through the barracks quarter, Alakesh stopped at a market in the Depar Hollow. At an obscure shop, he purchased a worldly axe and named it Worldlika Idok Friend. He then went to a nearby tavern and lost the axe to a local pickpocket. He cursed the tavern and left Depar Hollow. So let's find out where that historic site is. They're always going to be listed at the top. Oh, we will not be going there anytime soon. It's all the way right next to the Moonstair. I will mark it on the map so I know I haven't gone there yet. Let's see what else we can find in this village. Alright, doesn't look like anything. Let's talk to Choose of near Quick Salt. See if he has any work for us. Yeah, we gotta find Toga, the lair of a legendary glowpad. Happy to do that for him. These are probably just village history. Yeah. Just some Isakari riflers settling in the village, I guess. Nothing to trade. Do you have anything to trade? Just 2 lead slugs. Chugs upon fire, the sensible. What is his rep situation? Hated by the coiled lamb. Yeah, I'm fine with all that. I just gotta make sure I don't go any further negative with the coiled lamb. Oh, apparently I know the skill this village teaches you. That sucks. We are 0 for 2. Let's go talk to this Puma. I guess no rep. Nothing to trade. So that was a pretty dud village. They don't even have a trader. I will talk to this apothecary, because I should buy some more witchwood bark. And I don't need either of those. Or most of this stuff. Yeah, that should be good. 80 grams of water. I like that. Let's pull out this trinket. hoping for a solar cell. No, it's a fidget cell. These are pretty garbage. Just very little capacity. Oh my. I'm gonna wait here until morning. It's kind of dangerous in the early levels to fast travel across the salt desert. We do have salt desert wayfaring, so it's not as dangerous as it could be. If you ever get lost, especially if you get lost at night, you could very easily die. Got another ruin here. Oh, I think the riflers like me. Oh yeah, because of the Sunveil and because we started as a nomad. I don't care, because there's still 200 XP. It'll be useful later to not have to fight them all the time. But 200 XP is too much XP to turn down. Ugh, cracked my Nullworm skull helmet. So when your equipment is cracked, this is now no longer giving us any armor value. It will go away over time. We don't have the repair skill to fix it manually. It was a rifler. I just waited until he showed up in the doorway. Now we can take him out quite easily. I'm not going to pick up the rifle because it's just too heavy. If I had to disassemble, I would disassemble it, but I do not. And we'll get this guy. We're level 7. Let's look at these statues. These statues is the other place to get lore about the Sultans. This guy dug up an artifact that invoked the presence of a radiant jasper stone. I imagine this one has a chance to mutate enemies into a gemstone, so I'd love to find that. It didn't tell us where he lost it, but hopefully he lost it somewhere. We can go pick it up. And this one died of natural causes at 136. Seems like a pretty good life to me. Let's check out what's underground. No, I forgot we can't really see much. It's a little too dangerous to walk around down here. There could be dawn lighters just off screen. Well, if I walk up to this rifler and then murder him in cold blood, I should be able to take out everyone else. I'll loot once everyone's cleared. You get 200 XP from killing the Sakari until, I want to say level 10, and then you still get 100 XP, so it's very much worth it. Oh, this guy didn't see the violence. Alright. Chrome Revolver is pretty good. If we get 2, I might switch away from my rifle, but I like the rifle for the time being. I'm not going to take that bronze longsword, just looking for the daggers. Oh. Looks like night is coming, so we'll eat and wait until morning. And continue, same deal. Just looking to level up and activate those unstable genomes. See what this run looks like. Oh, nice. So if you press Alt, it will show you everything on the screen, and it'll highlight your friendly people in green. And as soon as I attack this guy, hostile ones in red. It's quite useful to tell what the situation is. It'll also show like chests and stuff like that. Yeah, again, not taking that sword. Just taking all these daggers. I'll trade them with someone at the 6-day stilt. Let's keep going north. Oh, this is a Dawn glider. They're all alone. How many slugs do I have? I have 72 slugs. I'm gonna try. Just keep shooting. Hopefully we get lucky. Our agility is... Well, we're agility 20. We should be able to do this. if I have to reload again, we haven't. Oh, we hit him once. I do think he sees us though now, so maybe bit off more than I can chew. Yeah, that's the fire I was talking about. Luckily, our heat resistance is helping. We're not actually on fire. Hell yeah. That is 375 XP. That's quite nice. Did not drop a corpse. If he had, I would have gotten butchery, because they're quite nice to sell. I will get charging strike, so this will give us a chance to stun when we charge. This bludgeon ability, whenever you hit with a cudgel, there's 50% chance to daze your opponent. If you daze a dazed opponent, they're stunned. And that will stack with double muscled, which just has an inherent chance, 21% chance at the moment to daze. So with double muscled and a cudgel, you can quite easily start stun locking opponents, which is very good. Yeah, avoiding all of those. Alright, so these Scorpiox can poison you with their venom, so we might die here, but hopefully I can take him out in one hit. Yeah, there we go. See, when you're traveling in the desert, you always want to travel during the day. You want to travel on the edges of the tiles so that you can just pop in, see what's there, and pop back out. Your first move onto a tile, it's always guaranteed that no one will respond to you and no one will follow you across the border. But we found this Dromad trader. Let's see what he's got to sell. Some blast for gear. Weird artifact. We do not have 800 drams to find out what it is. There are some lacquered steel spiked gauntlets. It's 58 drams. We can afford that though. Yeah, so I'll take it. Get rid of those boar skin gloves. It's just one more AV, and we do lose some dodge value, but 7 AV is quite nice. Oh, there are dawn gliders up there. I do not want to mess with them. I'm just gonna stay out of their vision, keep going north to the 6-day stilts. Oh, another ruin and books. Books are wonderful. Get that null worm. Get the copper nugget. And we'll hang out here. Eat some food. And wait till morning. Alright, we can see again. Don't want to fight the Scorpiox. Don't want to fight the Scorpiox. And again, another new, do I want to drink with you? Admired by the Putus, hated by succulents. I'm just gonna mark there. There's another canoe here. And keep going. Ooh, Tari. Let's kill the Scorpiox. Rifle is a big help to keep the Scorpiox from killing you. Is there a rifler over here? No, they are all regular raiders, so I will kill without fear of getting shot from across the map. And 1, 2, and 3. With these Tari tiles, sometimes you can find, like, Tari is the lowest level of tar, and then after Tari you can find tiles that have tar pools. Yeah, like this one it's both slimy and tar filled, but it has tar pools. And adjacent to tar pools, very rarely you can find flaming tar pits, which are incredibly good things to find, especially early on. They have some of the best loot in the game. Looks like they killed a Mechanist convert, so I will take the convert's fresh water. Got 168 drams now. It is pretty heavy. We're quite close to our max carry capacity. Ooh, I should have killed the rifler first. I did not see him. I honestly might stop picking up the daggers at this point. Hold off our carry capacity for better things. But I will still kill all of these guys. Ooh, this one. So at tar pools, some of your enemies are kindle thumbed, which means they can shoot flames. It's not too bad. Still, obviously quite easy to take out. But you gotta be careful, because if you're actually in the tar pools when they set on fire, you can die real fast. Yeah, so this went back to Tari. We're just checking to see if there's any chance of getting flaming tar pits around here. It does not look like it, though. It's too bad, but you can't have everything. Just gonna hang out here until morning, because we know it's safe. Oh, shoot. I was holding down 5 to pass turns. I did not realize there was an amoeba here. We should be able to kill it, but you gotta be careful about holding down the pass turn button. Alright. We'll recover where it's actually safe. And just keep exploring around here just in case. Yeah. There's nothing here. Ooh, dawn gliders. Hopefully they don't follow me. Another dromad merchant. What have you got for us? Not that interesting. I don't even want to buy these crayons. 20 is a lot. Oh, but you know, I will buy these copper nuggets because that will reduce our carry capacity. Just gonna sell him the daggers. So that should have significantly freed up. Yeah, we have quite a bit more room. And by that, I mean we have 31 space. Do you want to talk to the gorillas? If we can get loved by apes, they will teach us conch, and I will have to spend 150 skill points on it, so I will do the water ritual with him. Even if it makes the Gnu's like me less. And I'll share the secret of that baboon found earlier. And yeah, they'll teach me conch. Cool. And now we have learned everything we need from the apes. So, conch, you can activate it to automatically daze your opponent. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, oh, we should spend these mutation points, because now I can increase our strength. And I'll put 2 into agility as well, so we get some more agility. Agility helps with our rifle accuracy, so it is important. I'm not gonna kill those guys because I did the water ritual with him. So if I killed the apes or them, I would lose a ton of rep with everyone. You never want to kill someone you've done the water ritual with. How far are we from the 6-day stilts? Oh, we're pretty close. I usually like to walk to the 6-day stilts, not on the local map the first time, just to do this kind of crawl. I know some people like really systematically try and explore everything in the desert, and it can be worth it, but I'm not trying to learn or find everything there is, but I do like to see what I can find the first time. Kill some Isakari for the XP. Alright. All of these didn't see the violence I committed to their brothers, so we'll do the same. And charge. Oh, I was gonna conk him, but couldn't even do that. Ooh, painted bronze dagger. Found the location of another historic site. Yeah, I'm back to picking up daggers. We're close to the 6-day stilts. We'll have plenty to sell. Alright. Oh yeah, That's right. Gotta open the journal. Where are the embassies? I mean, let's look at the world's map. See, it says, Eaters communed with cultures stranger than even their own in the desolate quarter whose ruins lie hidden by the choking canopy. So this is in the jungle. So we could go there, not now, obviously, but before too long. We can definitely hit that historic site up. Let's get the last of these. Oh, I thought I was that Magnus Pilgrim down there, who is probably going to die, unless I can save him. Oh. I charged the Pilgrim by accident. Didn't mean to, but it's fine. It gives me 200 XP too. I won't take his fresh water this time, it's just too heavy, but I will take that book. It's not worth much XP when you turned it in the 6-day still, but it's still worth XP. Alright, let's conk. So yeah, you can see he's dazed, stunned, and now he's dead. Yeah, I'll take the basic toolkit. We can't disassemble anything yet, but it's good for when we can eventually. Another ruin, a pig, ooh, and a glow moth. This is actually a pretty big deal, because glow moths can do quite a bit of damage early on. Nice, we got it with the rifle. Let's conk this pig. Looks like it did not successfully stun him, but that's alright. Something chirps to the southwest. There's gotta be a turret here then. Nope. Yeah. Alright. So let's see. These musket turrets are not dangerous eventually, but early on they can't be quite the pain. I should probably just wait until morning so I have full vision. Let's go over here where nothing finds us. Whip up a meal. Wait until morning. Alright. Now we'll come here, go around the corner. It's gonna be too far to charge. It looks like our armor value is holding up pretty well. I should be able to charge now. And there we go. 375 XP, as much as a dog glider. That's quite good. Let's take all of that. And to me, this looks like there could be stuff in there. So I'm just gonna attack the full site. As long as it takes just to see. Nope, it's just boulders. Sad. But it's always worth it if you got the time to just check any of those hidden spots in the ruins. Oh shit. Okay. So this is the Pudus Templar. They're like the bad guys of the game. And they have some pretty good loot on them. If you kill this legendary, they usually have 2 Eater's Nectar injectors, which are a tonic that you can cook with in order to get +1 to all attributes. It's a 1/4 chance. So I do not have what is needed to kill the Pudus right now, but I will absolutely mark that on my map so I can come back and kill them when I'm scarier. And just like that, we have made it to the 6-day stilts. I'm gonna go ahead and rest until morning, and then I'll be right back. Just gonna pause briefly here. appreciate patience, but we are back. Alright. Wait until morning. That's what I said. Alright. We can see again. So this is the 6-day stilt. Let's talk to the warden. There's a bunch of dialogue. I'm not gonna do it this time. I might do it another time. Disliked by flowers. I mean, flowers are not the most important to like, but I prefer to keep them on my good side. So I'm not going to drink with him. Or, yeah, let's just... I don't think anything to trade either. I will talk to Lulahart, the Hindran Pariah, and get their quest to go to Bela. Mostly because if you accept their quest, they give you Yonder Cane. Where'd Yonder Cane go? It's in the food. Yeah. So Yonder Cane is incredibly good because it will, if you eat it, you teleport away, so it can save your life. What are their rep? Disliked by the Naftali tribe. Wow, everybody is disliked by factions. I need to like me. How about here? Yeah, I don't care about the villagers of Emas. I will drink so that I don't accidentally make the cult of the coiled lamb hate me. Then we will go into the Maximus Temple. Huh. A red gel magmatic pseudopod. I will make sure not to piss off the librarian, though I hope they don't burn up our books with their magmatic pseudopods. So here, if you talk to Shiba Hagatus, they're a random creature every run, but you can turn in your books for XP, about 2,000. This well is where the Maximus convert in our starting village asked us to throw his box of crayons, so I'll help him out with that. We get 1 reputation for it. And this is Eshelstadt, the second High Priest of the Stilt. Disliked by the Gersh, hated by one of the Sultan cults, and disliked by dogs. I will happily talk to them now. I don't really care about rep with any of them. I will share some secrets. Gotta get the Maximus lore up for later in the game. Wow, there really are practices everywhere. I'm gonna try and clear these out a bit so that I can walk through this screen without getting pricked by cacti all the time. If you hold down control, that's what I'm doing to attack, like, random wall pieces out, of course. But that's also how I broke into the ruin earlier. I just like to have a clear path so that I'm not having to navigate around these all the time. Alright. Let's auto-explore just so I can, find the Rasheth lore in the tent. See if there's anything else. Oh, I have a bunch of skills. Let's get our skills. I'm going to take cooking and gathering so we can prep all of the things we've been harvesting. Also take backswing. Backswing's very good. 25% chance to make an additional free attack with your cudgel. Yeah, alright, that's all of our skill points spent. I will just make a fire here real quick. Preserve all of our fresh food, and don't preserve the Yonder Cane. If you preserve the Yonder Cane, you cannot use it to rescue you in a time of crisis. You can cook with it, and it'll give you other teleportation effects, but it won't rescue you. I'm gonna wait till morning again. Ooh, that was a Slinth. Usually, Slinth are pretty hard to find. Let's Oh, there he is. Okay. So if you talk to the Slinth, he will tell you about the Hydropon, which if we go to our settlements now, we know where the Hydropon is. It is all the way, again to show you. So it is all the way over here, far to the east, near the Yid Freehold. But they have a quest there if you go there. It's pretty cool. I always like to find the Slinth. They're just a random sentient plant species that just came into being. Let's go talk to the Ichor Merchant. When you talk to your Ichor merchants, you always want to make sure and check painted things, because yeah, we found out another historic site here. I'll check where it is later. Another painted thing, more lore. Another historic site. Nothing worth buying though. Also gotta check the Kipper. Really just looking for drops of nectar. I'd be very surprised if you had one, but you know, I always gotta check. Let's auto-explore this tile. Not seeing anything good here. Yeah, not even gonna bother. And here, I think that's a schematics drafter and a kipper. I'm really not a fan of all of these goat herders and leech herders. But yeah, let's talk to the kipper first. Ooh, wild rice. I'll take wild rice. It gives you random powerful cooking effects, including allowing you to accidentally cause a nuclear explosion and die. But what's cooking without a little bit of risk? Oh yeah, we don't have any tinkering skills, so I can't tell if the schematics are useful or not. I could just explore. Oh, you know what? I'll just equip a torch, and then I don't have to keep waiting for daylight. That's another kipper. Is that a... Wow, a clone of Sod, Amos, and Pariah to his people. Wonder if... Oh, god damn it. Gold puffs can be Mechnimus converts? That sucks. So we got itchy skin for walking next to that mushroom. So we're gonna get some sort of fungal infection. So are all of these people, including Sadamas. He's got nothing to trade. Alright, well. Oh, he hates the mushroom. Wow. Accidentally caused a ton of violence at the stilts. That might actually work with us, or work for us if, I don't know who died, but we can, depending on how things go here. That's another Ichor Merchant, that's great. I'm just gonna keep, oh wow, this is actually turning out to be pretty good stilt, because this godhead, Hired Guard, is loved by the Naphtali tribe and robots, and robot rep is so good. I'm just gonna go around this fight, and oh, I don't have any oil to do the water ritual with him, but good to know for later. Okay, it looks like Sadamas survived that fight. Ooh, brain brine. I think 2,000 is too expensive, especially for brain brine. Cloning dro I would do, but not brain brine. Alright, let's loot the dead bodies here. They might not have had anything good, but jewel encrusted sandals. I'll take jewel encrusted sandals. And a grenade launcher, we can sell that. And HE missiles, we can sell that too. Yeah, alright, well, I had hoped for a little bit more loot, but Sadamas did not die. I would have been surprised if he did, but one can hope. Oh, we checked this merchant already. Let's finish auto-exploring. Yeah, let's see what this chef has got for us. Nothing. I was hoping for a little bit more from our stilts. Oh, you know what? We'll talk to this gunsmith and buy some lead slugs. Yep. They're very cheap, so it's always worth it to make sure you have some. Wow. Overburdened from collecting all this spine fruit. Wow. Yeah. Alright, that should take us below the threshold now. Another chef. At least we have plenty of chances to get drops of nectar. That's what I'll tell myself. I just keep hoping for a Dromad Pariah or Convert. Some free lore. This is why I always auto-explore the first time, because there's a small chance all of these random faces are engraved or painted. I'm not going to check them manually, so I auto-explore. I keep checking these drafters by instinct. I will buy this, just so that it reduces my carry capacity a little bit. You have a copper nugget to do the same with. I just have so many of these daggers that I'd rather turn them into copper nuggets at the very least. I think this is the last tile of the stilts, which is a little disappointing. Yeah, nothing good. That is too bad. Well. Oh. Alright, another Ichor Merchant that I missed the first time around, I guess. More Sultan lore. I think we already found that one. Let's check where these historic sites are. So we got 2 from the stilts. That's right next to Ezra. That's gonna be a while. And the Naruk dwelling. Okay, this one is probably gonna be our first historic site. It's quite close. Just gonna check this tile too in case some random people show up here. It's unlikely, but I might as well explore it while I'm here. Something's blocking us from getting around. Alright, let's see. Yeah, no one interesting. Well, that's kind of a disappointing stilt. I'm gonna go see if I can buy that brain brine. I was hoping for more, but you can't have everything, I guess. It looks like some Naftali died. Yeah, alright. Give me... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy this oil too, so that I can do the water ritual with the... No, I'm not paying 28 drams for oil just to do the water ritual when I can get oil for free later. Don't sell that sanctified insulation. For the quest. It does not look like I have anywhere near what is required to purchase the brain brine. Okay. One can hope. Oh yeah, it's because I haven't gotten snake oiler yet. That's probably our #1 priority. Too famished to travel long distances. Let's go to the chef's oven. Yeah, sure. We'll eat his meal. Oh wow, that's actually super useful. 75% chance that itchy skin doesn't develop into a fungal infection. So this still hadn't developed, so maybe we'll get lucky and we won't get a fungal infection. It's a pretty good meal, to be honest. Oh Oh, and we have an attribute point I forgot about. I mean, I'm gonna keep throwing it on strength, given the choice. It might be worth putting one into intelligence, just so we can get the jungle wayfaring. But we'll get +1 to all stats just from leveling here quite soon. I am going to walk on the overworld. Oh, nope, we were not lucky. We contracted wax flab on our feet. So, I mean, that is 3 armor, which is pretty good. It's -3, but our AV is 9, so, like, I want to cure it at some point, but it's not the end of the world. That's way better than most boots that we could usually find, and, like, getting it on our hands would have been high priority because we need to be able to equip things, but our feet is really not bad. I'm still way too close to maximum carry capacity. I gotta find someone to sell these goods to, just in order to get less weight. So I guess I'm going through and buying all the copper nuggets I can. Gonna talk to everyone. Usually each merchant has 1 or 2 copper nuggets, I think. This guy's got nothing. Was there any armors that I missed? Because you can get iron bars if there's armors. Yeah. Really unlucky. Sorry, this is boring. I just gotta... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy this book and turn it in for XP. That should go through a good chunk of our stuff here. There we go. Oh, I should make sure I read it before I turn it in, because it'll teach us some recipes. Alright, learned all of the recipes it's got. Schematic strategy. Oh, we already traded with him. Okay, well, we'll check this beekeeper. If he doesn't have anything, then we are good. Alright, well, I at least got about 100 weight down. So let's go. Let's unmark this snapjaw for it because we don't care anymore. I am gonna go to that legendary glow pad lair for the other village. And what is there? Oh, there's a croc over here. Let's see if we can get him with a rifle. There we go. There's not usually all that much of interest, but you can always find, like, there's always a chance. That's all I'm saying. You can, because these seed-spitting vines are part of the Roots faction, you can safely kill them without pissing off the glow pads. And glow pads are flowers, so I like keeping them on my good side. Yeah, I'll get the stun rod. So these pricklers, on the other hand, are flowers, so I just kind of ignore them. Yeah, again, these are vines, so you're fine to kill them. But yeah, I try not to kill the pricklers in front of glow pads, if I can get away with it. Because they're not worth any XP, and they just make my life harder. And I want to be able to do the water ritual with this glow pad. I don't know where the legendary is. Oh wow, the legendary must have been right in the starting area. Yeah, here he is. Loved by flowers. Yeah, only good things for drinking them. No one dislikes him. We'll share the location of Bela with flowers and some salt and lore. I could learn persuasion. I don't want to. I can spend points on it. I'd rather keep flowers on my good side. And we'll buy this toga that we came here to get for the Sakari village. Let's preserve our fresh foods real quick. We could cook from a recipe. I don't think so. We're just gonna choose some ingredients to cook with. Let's do some wild rice and salt hopper chip. Plus 6 hit points, 75% chance the itchy skin doesn't develop into a fungal infection. If only that actually worked last time. You know what, I'm just going to cook with my other wild rice too. See if we can get something better. Yeah, we're not finding any dream crungles anytime soon. So, back to the Sakari village. Oh, we found a lair. Legendary Scorpioc. I don't really feel like dealing with reptiles right now. I'm scared of the dog gliders. Alright, there we go. Let us go back to the world map. Who was it that gave us this quest? I think it was Choose Near Salt, right? No, it was not. It was Choose Near Quick Salt. Yeah, I found the crude toga. What do you got for me? 1000 XP. And some books, a precinct navigator, or Ishushkan slippers. Well, we can't wear the slippers. I'm tempted to take the books, but we'll find plenty of books. I'm going to take this precinct navigator. If we just wear it here, and throw a cell in there, that will drastically increase the chance that we find ruins across the map. And ruins are very good, because that's where you find books and other lore. It will unmark that glow pad layer. And let's just head back to our village. We got lost. For sure we're gonna have to fight some snapjaws here. I just want to go home. Oh, there is how dangerous is this salt hopper? It says average. We should be okay. I'll just conk him. Now he's stunned. Continues to be stunned. Yeah, we just stun locked him. That's not too bad. You can easily lose runs to a salt hopper early on. Like, it's more dangerous before level 10, but I've been killed by them before. Alright, let's go to our starting village. I don't remember who gave us this quest. Speak to Mushemet. Where is Mushemet? Here we go. Legendary apple farmer. I found the dermal insulation. Yep, I got the recoiler. Oh, okay, I was wrong. So it is the main quest that gives you the recoiler. I will go to the Barathrites. But first, let's do the other quest, and then maybe even go to this historic site. We found the Snapjaw fort. Might as well kill all the Snapjaws. Wow, 1 XP a pop. Oh shit. This is actually very bad. This is a legendary Dawn Glider. I don't know why they spawned here. But, I mean, actually, these are mostly glow crows. And, legendary birds always have a ton of books and wine on them. And a floating glow sphere. No, this is, it's a stupid idea to try and fight this. They're fighting. I need to run. I'm on fire and taking damage. Wow, I'm 488 degrees. This is quite bad. Let's eat some witchwood bark. And hopefully we can lose the dawn gliders in the dark. Just trying to make enough distance. Alright. We should be able to kill these pigs. There's a seed spitting vine over here. I'm less scared of them. There we go. Full health. I'm still lost, but I'm going north. I will kill these snapjaws so that I can loot their chest. Nothing much of value. Oh, killed him in one hit. Do I get more XP for killing the warlord? You can craft my thing. Yep, I get a whole 5 XP. Incredible. Alright. Now let's go to the Silver Burrow Bikramar. More snapshots. It's a 2-headed boar. No wonder it's such a pain. I think there might be a giant centipede nest here. They're doing some good damage to me. No, it looks like they're just giant centipedes. I guess I'll take 52 grams of fresh water. It's usually best not to take a ton of fresh water because it weighs you down so much. But we're just getting started, so it's not like we're finding a ton of super valuable things. So there's the grandfather horn we needed. Got ourselves 500 XP. Not sure why that salamander didn't like me. Usually they start friendly unless you kill a chameleon in front of them. Oof, sprouting orb. That's annoying. Just gotta break my way out of there. Yes, please. I will take 2 copper nuggets. Let's cook and eat something. We'll just eat a random meal. Who cares? Another null worm. Stun. And dead. Not a whole lot of XP to be had in these canyons after level 10. I'll have to go back to the desert to grind some levels. Let's... should I go back to the village? I don't think so. Let's just do this historic site. Let's at least look at it and see if it's viable. Alright. Kudzu. That sucks. Like, Kudzu's not gonna kill us, but they will rust all of our equipment. So it looks like Roots are who worships this particular sultan. I would shoot them all, but it's really going to eat through our ammo supplies. Keep pressing the wrong key. I meant to shoot him. Yeah, I just don't want to get close to the kudzu because I don't want my things rusted. I'm turning down that water that time. Best thing about historic sites is you can actually find books there, though. Oh, shit. Alright, it says this wedge is only average, so hopefully we'll be okay. It's just gonna keep digesting me until either I die or it dies. There we go. 325 XP. Just waited until healed. Glow crows took out a bunch of things for me. Yeah, let's kill this bear. So much kudzu. not a fan. It looks like it's pretty much everything on this top floor. I'm gonna go down. Definitely nothing all that dangerous, so this historic site just really annoying. Gotta remember to sell all those kudzu stems I'm picking up, because they take up, each of them is 1 pound of weight, but they're stored in the food menu, so I forget to sell them a lot, and I'm like, why does my food weigh so much? Alright, floor 2. I don't need to spend ammo on those guys. Wow, seed spitting vine took out the kudzu for me. Yeah, this is pretty boring historic site. I mean, I won't say no. We're probably getting pretty close to the Sultan relic. There's always at least one Sultan relic in every historic site on the bottom floor. We should eat something. They'll let us eat, so nothing too dangerous around us. Salt hopper chip, star apple jam, seems good to me. More books. That is why we're doing this after all. It's for the books. But yeah, it's a pretty good haul of books for a low-level historic site. The best are when the historic site generates as a library, and so you're guaranteed a ton of books usually if it says it's a library. I am rarely so lucky. Doesn't look like there's much left on this floor. We do have another one to explore though. Gotta take these out. It's rare I have a historic site so devoid of danger. Alright, yeah, so this is the electric guise of the Naruk dwelling. +1 intelligence grants us electrical generation at level 1. If you already have electrical gen, it's increased by 1. It's pretty worthless, and it doesn't even give us the Isakari rep or the heat resistance. I don't really care, because +1 to intelligence doesn't give you more skill points if it comes from armor, I don't think. I'll test that, but it shouldn't. So currently we have 120 skill points. I should spend those. And now we have 120 skill points, yeah. We'll just sell that. But I should spend these skill points. Oh, on persuasion. We're trying to get 150 to get Snake Oiler. It should be 1 level. Oh, there's the legendary of the final floor. Admired by robots. Well, I won't be killing it because I like my robot lore. But let's collect this wine. It can be quite useful to sell. I'm gonna go down here, set it to auto collect. It looks like the vine has confusion or a stinger. Yeah, it's got a confusion stinger. But again, not gonna kill it. I don't want to piss robots off. Oh, my torch went out. Let's get another one equipped here. Would really love a glow sphere. But we just gotta clear this last floor. The way I know it's the last floor is because in the chest with the Sultan relic, there was one of these cybernetics credit wedges, and so if you find the relic with a credit wedge, that's how you know it's the last floor. Well, there was, looks like one more book to be had on this floor. Oh, and a copper nugget. Did someone else kill the legendary? Wow, yeah, someone else did kill the legendary. Alright. Probably this trash monk. He's got a weird artifact. What could it be? I don't see a bow equipped, so it might be an electro bow, which is one of the best starting weapons. Let's put out my torch. I can guarantee it. Yep, he has an electro bow, and so that means I am gonna commit a little bit of heinous violence here. Where'd he go? I slipped on the slime and did not successfully charge. Alright. Let's charge and conk, and he's dead. Anything worth taking? We'll take this steel butcher knife. And what's... Yep, look at that. It is an electro bow. Throw in a regular chem cell. Goodbye armor, or goodbye lead slugs. I'm gonna drop this missile. It's just weighing us down. But these electro bows are so good. They are long range and just very, very useful. In addition to giving us light, so I can go ahead and unequip that torch. I don't have anything to put there at the moment. Oh, I guess I haven't spec'd into single weapon fighting yet, so let's throw a chem cell and the stun rod just for the... It's only like a, what, 15% chance? But it's not bad. I will mark Narg Dwelling. I will unmark it, rather, so that I know we've been there. Let's go back to starting village. It's gotta be you that gave me the other quest. Oh, no. Okay. Who is it? Shishwerger. Definitely pronouncing that wrong. There we go. Village Tinker. I found the grandfather port. So, again, more books, an Uber Nostrum injector, a few others, or a small sphere of negative weight. I really want the Uber Nostrum, because the ability to regrow a limb if we lose one is very nice, but a small sphere of negative weight is so nice as well. I went with that one, so... Where is it? Yeah, small sphere of negative weight. This is minus 10 pounds. I don't know how they make them, but they are very useful. So, we're just... And if we can find more, they just keep stacking. That's negative carry capacity. How many books do we have? 18. Just trying to decide what our next move is here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let's do Crit Gate, and after Crit Gate we'll probably call it for today. So yeah. Oh shit, we got lost in the jungle. This is quite bad actually. Luckily, none of these are legendary godheads, but I really don't want to fight a ton of Naphtali, and I can even see a goatfolk bully. I'm gonna hope. Looks like they don't follow us. Thank goodness. Oh shit. Well, that puma is gonna be a problem. I might be able to use menacing stare. Yeah, overwhelmed with terror. I just want to get unlost. Oh, this is even worse. 2 goatfolk sowers. they throw grenades at you. By far the scariest goat folk. So let's go back to the puma tile. I'd rather fight a chitinous puma. I at least have a chance. Yeah, I'm stun locking him, so I should get through it. Yep, that's 300 XP. I'll auto-explore the tile. I'm pretty sure it's empty. So let's try one way this way. Yeah, we regain our bearings. You know what? We'll explore it. Why not? There might be a legendary bear here, or it might just be a bear. I'm going to collect all this honey though. We can sell it later. Wow, this is a goat folk shaman. Hopefully he doesn't have any. Oh shit. Temporal fugue was not what I was looking to deal with. Maybe I can scare him away. Overwhelmed with terror. Oh, but that's right. Damn it. Alright. Just gonna keep kiting, I hope. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. Luckily this guy isn't shooting us anymore. I don't know what my plan is here. Do I have any grenades? I can't run away forever. I'll run into more problems. I have one high explosive grenade and one thermal grenade. Alright, so let's sprint to make some distance. High explosive and thermal. Oh, that set me on fire too. Damn it. Oh, I did it. I killed the shaman. At least level 12. +1 to each attribute. Excellent. Let's put out these flames. Someone's shooting at me, so I guess he did have ammo. But without the shaman, I'm a little less concerned. I think I can take them out slowly. I think. Let's, you can run away. Good. Goat folk. Hornblower is overwhelmed with terror. I'll take out this one. While the other guy's afraid. Wow, it's still going terribly. Alright, I will eat some witchwood bark to heal. We did get confused. So, alright, confusion worn off. Where did that last goat folk go? Alright, we'll conk, and then charge, and conk again. There we go. I will equip this nylon body pack. That should drastically increase our overall carry capacity. Yeah, it did. And get that carbide hammer. Oh, I'll sell the rifle. Is there anything else? I'm not seeing any other corpses highlighted. So now I can go to the Great Gate. And thankfully the Great Gate does not have goat folk at it usually. Just a lot of wage droids. These wage droids are nice to take out. There's a way that you can make them not hostile to you, but I don't usually do it just because I like... wow, 4 off. Wow, our unstable genome has not triggered again after that first one. I'm tempted to just buy another mutation. But no. I'm gonna keep putting more into double muscled. Double muscled could probably carry us by itself, at least these early levels. So, yeah, up to 26 strength. That's quite good. We can get Slam here in just a minute. Slam is like the best cudgel skill pretty much. But yeah, these wage rates are nice to take out, not only for the 250 XP, but also because they give you chem cells when you kill them usually. And this Electrobow is not like the most power-hungry weapon you can have. Honestly, that's half the reason I love it. It gives you light, it's accurate at long range, and does a decent amount of damage to early enemies. Look at that. It just takes out the centipedes in one hit. Which I suppose my carbide hammer does too, but always worth checking the trash monks early on just to see if they got an Electrobow. I'm always looking for an Electrobow. It stays relevant for a while. Oh, I'm famished. I really should not be doing this fight famished. Alright, let's go back upstairs so I can eat safely. Oh, activated sprinting by accident. We'll cook with honey, we'll cook with spine fruit. Why not? Oh, shit. I got quills. That's why I don't like cooking with spine fruit. I guess quills is 4 armor. That's not the worst. I didn't realize quills gave you armor. But I just gotta remember to put on my recycling suit when the effect wears out. Oof. Alright, so sightless. One hit. Not gonna get my head blown up today. Carrying too much to move, of course. It's all of these tinkering things that you can pick up at the... Oh wow, and the pneumatic jackhammer. But it's mostly all these tinkering bits that I've got that I can't disassemble yet. Yeah, there's no way to get that. Is there a chest nearby? I'm gonna drop this rifle for now. I got 2 of them. Yeah, I don't care about the Scary rifle. If I can find a chest, I'm probably gonna put all of the tinkering bits into it and just remember to come back for them later once I have disassembled. Let's charge this boar. Good. Yeah, nothing there. Level 13. Alright. Yeah, I'll take Snake Oiler. I should probably take Slam instead, but I'd rather have Snake Oiler. I'm probably even gonna get Disassemble before I get Slam. I can take out most of these things and not worry about it. We'll just get Slam before we go anywhere more dangerous. Yeah, just gonna break into here. Just want to see what the Great Gate has got for us this time. Wow, nothing. What a waste of time. Oh, there's another place I can break into. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'll have to buy a pickaxe from Matheo once we get to the Great Gate, just to reduce the time. Oh, well, see, it was worth it. I got 250 XP and a weird artifact. Probably a modified chem cell. Yeah, high capacity chem cell. Let's throw that in our Electrobow. Where is the sightless way? You think I can shoot him from here? Yep, that is the kind of sniping I appreciate. Oh, I can quill fling. That's pretty good. Does that reduce our armor value? Is that how that works? Nope. Armor value is the same. I'm gonna quill fling again. Why not? conk that Waydroid. I'm definitely, like, anything that can do electric damage like these Waydroids is worth being concerned about, because I have no electric resist. And getting swarmed by that did quite a bit of damage. Just gonna wait up here to restore my health. And let's go back down. Okay. Looking okay now. I do really hate these crabs. They just have so much. Crabs are just hard to kill. They are the superior life form for a reason. I don't like them in Qud. It's a Templar Squire. I think one always spawns around here, trying to get into the Great Gate. Oh, I'll put the recycling suit back on. I could wear these steel plate mail, but the recycling suit reduces the water we use and has no dodge value penalty, so I'd rather have a little bit of dodge. Yeah, like, again, spark ticks and their electric damage. These slug snouts are probably the other most dangerous thing down here. I mean, our armor value's okay, that we don't have to be quite as concerned. Sometimes you come to the Great Gate with just like 4 armor, 4 AV, and then it really is a problem. Wow, Infiltrator teleported himself behind the wall. Can't attack me anymore. Hopefully if we break this one, we can see what's behind both of these doors. Oh, an Infiltrator must have gone somewhere else. Yeah, see, it's all these bits that I've got. I'll drop all these torches now that we don't need torches anymore. I'm gonna get this chest. Oh wow, the chest overburdened us. We'll drop this folding chair. I don't need a folding chair. Still carrying too much to move. Oh, there must have been things in that chest. Yeah, it's 6 pounds. Yeah. Let's see. Is this chest empty? No. But it weighs a lot less. So, alright, no. I guess chests just weigh a lot. Oh, well, I'm just also just 1 pound off. Alright, I guess we're putting all our tinkering bits in this chest. I wanted to put it 1 level lower, but I don't want to mess with the bullshit I need to in order to make that work. Let's just put all the tinkering bits in there. And do this final layer before we get to the Great Gate. I do really need to get to that sightless before he blows my head up. Alright. I think I can make spark ticks run into the Renateer. It was a little concerning to be such low HP. Go back up. There we go. Oh, wow. The Mirthworms massively increased in population. Honestly, okay though. It's 35 apiece, and they're nowhere near dangerous. Just slowly getting free XP. I'll take it. I'm so used to them being worth nothing. Just being an annoyance. I might actually get another level before I get to Great Gate. What's this chest got for us? Nothing. Oh, famished again. Let's just whip up a random meal. Conk. Badly wounded, excellent. Yeah, level 14. I swell with inspiration to name my carbide hammer. Yeah, let's do it. Let's name from the Spark Ticks culture. If. we'll do a roll on it. I like the look of that. That's pretty cool. And of course, it's a random carbide hammer that I'm absolutely going to be getting rid of in just a second. Salve injector. Love to see it. I already have a basic toolkit. It is unfortunate how it feels like every time I get to name something, it's always something useless to me, or that I know for a fact I will be replacing before too long. But all the naming opportunities seem to happen early in my runs, and never late. I don't know if there's any way to control it, but it's fine. It's just the nature of things. Let's see what's in here, and then we'll go talk to Maffeo. There was nothing. Just too curious. We've located the Brathramites. Given me a data disk. Yep, I'll do more than a willing spirit. Hi, Maffeo. Let's trade. Give me that. Coiler. Pickaxe. I could take the shield. I do like a shield build. But that, if I want to steel shield, the Pudis that I killed has a steel shield, so I might as well just do that. I probably will, honestly. Let's remove the chem cell out of here. Go get that steel shield. I know I said I would be done after Great Gate, but I might wait just a little bit longer. I think the Pudis guy was over here. Yeah. Let's auto-equip the steel shield. Still need to learn the shield skill. I think it does still have a base chance to block. It just says offhand attack chance. Maybe I need the shield skill before it does anything. I will take tinkering though. And disassembling will be next up. I wonder... No. Yeah, everything's closed off. It's too bad. Maybe I can kill enough things in the surrounding piles to level up here. It's like a lot of crabs, mostly. I just want to level up disassemble. Or get disassemble so that I can get all those bits before I forget about them. So we'll clear out the whole top parasang with Great Gate. Because at low level there's quite a bit of XP to be gained from around here. Without too much risk, especially compared to like fighting the goat folk. Oh, you know what? I should have put on my goat folk disguise to go here. Probably would have saved us quite a bit of headache. No, charged the wrong one. Let's see. More than halfway to the next level. And check out this tile. Just snipe everything from here, given the lack of trees. No, I think I'm shooting at nothing now. There's another wage road over here. Wage road's pretty effective at killing things that aren't the player. Is this still Greater Outskirts? No, it's just a ruin, but you know, I'm down to check out a ruin. I think that I saw a sparking beetle down in the lower right. I'll have to go check. I will take that long sword to sell. Yeah, corrosive gas is obnoxious. Oh, no, it was just these broken wires. Let's identify electric generator, and it won't let me identify the wires. Kill that quillipede. Not seeing any other goat folk, which is nice. Carbine. It's good if I wanted, or if I didn't already have the electrobow. Chain gauntlets. I think our gauntlets at the moment are better. Actually, they're identical, but they're lacquered and spiked, so they are better. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go back to the Great Gate area. Keep grinding some XP for us. Shouldn't be too many more of these Waydroids we gotta kill. We're almost there. Still getting 35 XP from these mirthworms. Be nice. Yeah, 9 AV, no wonder I'm really doing fine. That wax slab is really not that bad in terms of placement and armor. There we go. And we got unstable genome. I mean, I gotta take corrosive gas. It's just so good. Corrosive gas plus a cudgel. This is a good looking run. Do I want to buy another mutation? No, I just want to level corrosive gas with those mutation points. I'm pretty happy with our mutations, honestly. Only other thing I'd want is maybe like clairvoyance or something similar. Let's take disassemble. And I'll finish clearing out this tile, and then I'm going to deal with all the scrap in our inventory I've been holding on to. Alright. Mirthworms. Your sacrifice is appreciated. I'm not quite sure why they're called mirthworms. They don't appear to be full of mirth. I don't know where the logic behind their name comes from. Alright, Great Gate. It was down 2 levels, I believe. Not this chest, but this one. Let's just take everything. Automatically disassemble all of that. Disassemble. Mark this carbine as scrap and disassemble it. Disassemble the revolver, grenade launcher. Yeah, we'll get rid of this jackhammer too. I could probably sell it. Mark these as scrap. Disassemble them. Those are fine. Not gonna disassemble my recoiler. Just gonna drop that shawl. That doesn't matter. Can I wear anything on this arm? Nothing important. Let's go. Do I go back to the stilt? Oh yeah, there's my recoiler. Let's throw a Kimcell in there. Too famished. Okay. I see how it is. Vine wafer and star apple. It's like gotta be the classic meal. Oh, I can turn off that other ruin now that we've done the quest. I think I've done all of the quests. It's just historic sites in Bela and the main quest. Do I have enough to buy flower fields? I do. I will then, so that I can actually cross these flower fields without getting lost. And yeah, we'll go back and still turn in our books and check the shops, and then we will actually end. What you got for me? No level up, unfortunately. I mean, half a level, which is pretty good, but still. There's an Ichor merchant here. Yeah, restocked your inventory, and we got cloning drought. Absolutely. And neutron flux, holy shit. I will not be able to afford both, unfortunately. And I don't have a good way to do precognition as a mutant, so I'm opting for the cloning drought if I can afford it. Have all the honey. We'll keep the 2 grams of honey for cooking with. Have this credit wedge, all of these weapons. Can have the grenade. Can have the kudzu stems, salt mill, spine fruit jam. Yeah, the spine fruit jam really did it. Wow, this is 700 worth of spine fruit jam. And that's just from auto-exploring around the stilts and the starting village, pretty much. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'll pay 60 drams. And we can spend the rest of this other places. Alright, we got our first gram of cloning drought. One step closer to breaking the game. Let's see what this Ichor merchant has got for us. That'll be sad if it's something actually good. I did remember to get snake oiler right. Thank goodness. Yeah, no wonder we could actually afford things this time. Because it not only reduces their rates, but increases the rates that you get for selling your things. Recover sprout of circuit board. Let's see where that is. It sounds like it'll give us electric gen. Oh, it must have just told us about a relic at the embassies of Dunakesh, which we already knew the location of. Yeah, we should go there soon. Probably next. Because with the goat folk disguise, as long as we wear it before we encounter the goat folk, they won't be hostile. And so we've got a good chance to go through the desert. I'll keep buying the wild rice. There's a very small chance that wild rice activates neutron flux, and which, you know, means there's a very, very small chance that it kills us immediately, which would be funny. So I'm going to keep cooking with it until I get at least 1 AV from neutron flux. It used to be that if you had Carbide Chef and like created a recipe with it, you could just get infinite AV from cooking with it, but I'm pretty sure they patched that. Oh, we can actually see what the schematics drafters have now, even if we can't learn them. I am tempted to buy Spiral Borer. I'm sure it'll show up another time. And I've lost runs to Spiral Borers, taking me into like lava or something before. It's not essential. I'm sure I'll find other things to spend my money on. Do I have oil yet to... No. Was that oil I saw on the ground though? I'd love it if this was pure oil. No brackish oil. Oily salts. Damn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess I'll just go to this Ichor merchant. Sun slag. I do like sun slag, but we don't have the money for it. More salt and lore. More salt and lore. Let's talk to the chef. Yeah, nothing much here. This chef, what do you got for me? At least our weight capacity is drastically reduced. That backpack really solved a lot, selling all our weapons. Schematics drafter. Maybe you got something interesting. Night sight interpolators. Are those going to be a Tinker 3 thing? Yeah. Very, very good. Goggles. They let you see through walls. Concentrated dream beard gland is not worth it. Alright. Well, again, disappointing stilts, but what can you do? I think let's put on that goat folk here, word in disguise. So yeah, now we look like a goat folk. Let me check my reputation just to make sure that they're friendly with us. It'll just, yeah, they, only aggressive ones will attack us, so the jungle is now much safer, at an early level. So I'm willing to be stupid, and next episode, or next time I stream, we will be heading to the emphases of Dunakesh to do our second historic site of the game. Thanks everyone for watching. I will be back probably Monday, streaming again for another couple of hours. We'll see if we can get through Bethesda Susa. That will be the aim. Do this historic site, do Golgotha, level up a bit more, and round it out with Bethesda Susa. Thanks for watching. Check it out next time. See y'all.